And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. On play action, they'll throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a third.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start this.
Touchdown! A great play there. 26 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tyler Lockett, 49 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front. They'll look to throw. And he won't be able to get the throw off. He's sacked. And you have to wonder why they went for it there. It remains a tie game. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A big play there with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Vikings have taken the lead. They'll try and run it here. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Pats at the line ready to go. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. He hits his target, Lockett. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyler Lockett with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead. And once again, the Pats decide to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it. Boy, a little panic here early. A first-quarter onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
They'll try and run with their fullback. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
We just saw another nice game there. How about some kudos for the offensive line, being able to carve some space in the interior all game long and let the big guy rumble.
They run with Perry. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 6-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Perry. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. They're going to try and run. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. Nothing fancy there on that 2-point try. Give it to the big boy, let him go to work.
That almost felt like Sandlot football that we used to play, didn't it? Biggest guy on your team who can carry the ball, hand it to him and let him rumble.
Nobody picked me on this.
You were quarterback, and I know better.
I was the water boy. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And then we are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
pulls it in at the 13. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Drive starts on the ground with Scarborough. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. They brought
the coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. On 3rd down, they go to Dickerson. And some strong running. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A carry for Dickerson. Gets around him. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And just shedding him off there. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Eric Dickerson, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Rams go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he loses the football a second time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back now here in Santa Clara. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? They'll look to throw here. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. And Gold is able to put it through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Running it with Dickerson. Some tough running, but it only gets him to the 45. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now Garoppolo. This will be caught at Samuel. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
They have one big call left. Here we go.
To throw is Garoppolo. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Boy, that got pretty close to disaster. Going for 2, you cough it up. They almost returned it all the way to the other end for 2 for themselves.
You think electron ball security is in order here? Because and it's not just taking care of it, it's what you just talked about. What can result when you don't take care of it?
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. The 20. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down on the scoreboard, 35 seconds to go. They'll run on first down. Peyton. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. Being chased out left. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a time. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against it. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Dickerson trying the right side. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. Now they can't bring him down. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 116 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. Flushed out right. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And they're going to speed things up here on first down. Dickerson. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Eric Dickerson, 14 yards. And the Rams go nearly the length of the... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Garoppolo. It's brought in by Kevin White. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And he loses the football a second time. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And now he's going to dive and be marked down on a play that really turns out bad for this offense. On second down, Dickerson brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. Now, how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. As they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long, They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word against symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And now another one thrown incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 148 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And shutting him off, now open field. And down inside the 15 he goes. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Back to throw now in his own end zone. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Pass the 20. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little extra on top.
There you have it.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. It's a tie game, 21-21. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, wide open, complete. The 30. 10.
He's gonna make everything happen.
Still on his feet. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble, and the Bengals grab it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. They'll run on first down. Peyton. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Back now in Cincinnati. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. He'll set up the screen to Marcus Allen. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's going to be third down and forever. They'll look to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession.
Okay, I got to ask, partner, what playbook are they working off of? Because in my playbook, I'm down. I kick the field goal right now. I'm not taking a chance with a fake here, hoping for bigger rewards. I just want my 3.
A field goal, yeah. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. He's got his tailback. That's Marcus Allen. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game. The Browns drive about to get started. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Chubb. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And they will take a knee here. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it. Chubb, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to